Welcome back to 10 Alley Gaming and our midsummer celebration. Today our girlfriends are doing summer things and we're playing Warhammer, so that's perfect. Yeah, we're gonna play 2,500 points as usual using Triple Crown comp. It's Dark Elves versus Bretonnia. I will be fielding the Bretonnia army and I will go through the army now. They're led by the Bretonnia Lord. He has the Gromril Great Helm, Dragonbane Gem, Potion of Speed, Sword of Bloodshed and Virtue of Heroism. He has a shield and as you see he is mounted. Then I have a level 4 Prophetess. She has the Lore of Heavens and the Spell Scroll. For heroes I have a Damsel level 2 with Lore of Beasts mounted as well, and she has the Silver Mirror. Then I have a Paladin. He has the Gauntlet of Duel, the Lance of Artois, Dragon Helm, Luckstone and Virtue of Audacity. And he also has a shield. Then I have a BSB. He has the Biting Blade, Dawnstone, Enchanted Shield, Virtue of Impetuous Knight and a lance. And he's also mounted. For core I have a unit of 9 Ninth Errant. They have the Gleaming Pendant and Full Command. Then I have 11 Knights of the Realm, Full Command and the Banner of Swiftness. Then I have 2 units of Bowmen with 5 arrows and musicians in both of them. Then I have 5 mounted yeomen. I have 3 Pegasus Knights. They only have the musician. Then I have 2 field Trebuchet and a unit of 9 Grail Knights. They have Full Command and Banner of Eternal Flame.
And also...
Yeah, then I also have these 2 unicorns. I don't remember their name. The lesser version of them. Movement 10, magic resistance and war save 5 up. So, using Triple Crown, I have a composition of 0. Deepwood Unicorn is the name for these guys. Yeah, so it's a 0. And for spells, my level 4 rolled up Ice Shard Blizzard, Uranus Thunderbolt, Harmonic Convergence and Curse of the Midnight Wind. And my level 2 rolled up Savage Beast of Horus and Wisdom's Wild Form. Now let's go to the Witches side.
And the Dark Elf side. I have a comp score of -3. They are led by Supreme Sorcerers with Earthring Rod and Talisman Preservation. For heroes we have the BSB, Hellbrun is standing today. On the Cauldron with the Cry of War upgrade. And then I have another one with Ogre Blade and on the Cauldron. For core we have 34 Witch Elves full command and 35. This one with the Razor Banner and this one with the Stand of Swiftness. 1 Dark Riders with only Banner and with Repeater Crossbow and Shields. For special we have 2 units of Harpies, 2 Cold Ones and 2 Pegasus. And for rare we have 1 unit of 9 Doomfire Warlocks and 1 Medusa over there. And for spells, Spirit Leech, Soul Blight, the Caliph of Lanif and the Purple Sun. And the Doomfire also knows Soul Blight and Doombolt. Dark Elves took the first turn, went up with everything here. I don't know really what to do. I don't want to stay out of combat for too long, then my cauldrons will be gone from this accurate trebuchets. over to magic and some shooting. Oh, a very bad first turn. I got 6 dice against 5. Start off with Spirit Lich on his Trebuchet, and he used his silver mirror, and I took a wound from that. Couldn't make my ward save, and then I cast Lanif on his Trebuchet again and got it with a miscast, but rolled only 4 on the dice, so 1 hit and rolled a 1, so no wounds there. And then I rolled on my miscast table, got 12, and I didn't want to lose wizard levels here. So I used my earthing rod, rolled a 12 again, but then I only rolled 1 or 2, so I lost that die there. I'm now level 3. And for shooting, no wounds, so really bad first turn. Over to Bretonnia.
Bretonnia turn 1, since he was so aggressive I need to counter charge basically. Charge the Knight Errant into his Pegasus.
Yes.
Over here my idea was to charge into the Harpies and overrun into that unit. Maybe not overrun, the idea was to kill them and just reform, and then I wanted to move my Deepwood Unicorns and chef him up, but with the first one I moved into contact, it died from dangerous terrain, so I decided to move the second one over here. On the right flank I moved up the Pegasus and mounted Yeoman here and reformed the archers. Yeah, let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. For the magic phase I think I got 6 dice versus 6. I got on Ice Shard Blizzard on this unit and Curse of the Midnight Wind on these guys. Then for shooting I actually got a direct hit with both of my Trebuchet. One of them failed to wound the Cauldron. Both of them hit the Cauldron, but the second one, yeah, he failed his ward save and I rolled 5 wounds, so I took out the Cauldron and yeah, a couple of witches as you see. The Yeomen and archers didn't do any wounds to this guy, but yeah, it was a pretty successful shooting and magic phase anyway. Okay, let's go to close combat. For close combat the Harpies killed 1 Grey Knight, then I destroyed him. And yeah, then I made an overrun and yeah, I didn't get in with the general unit, only with the Grey Knights. So that was Bretonnia turn 1, let's go to Dark Elves turn 2.
So, second turn for Dark Elves, everything went to shit. Shot the tree bucket with my Harpies, needed a 6, rolled a 5. And I wanted to march these guys on the other side there, of course. Failed my march tests, was too far away from the VSP. Went in with the Medusa and the Cold One there to get rid of them. Failed the charge with this Cold One here. Over to Magic and Magic. The Magic phase I got 6 dice against versus 5. Start off with Spirit Lich. He used his dice on that, I rolled pretty low. And then I tried to Soul Blight. He used his dice, his scroll there actually. And then he stopped my inbound spell from the Cauldron there. Over to close combat here. So here, everything went to shit. I did only 3 wounds to these guys. I missed a lot and he did pretty well with his saves. Down here my Medusa actually killed 2 of these guys and they did a reform like that. Over to Bretonnia, last turn 2.
Bretonnia turn 2 into the slugfest. I charged the Knight unit into his witches, the Knight Errant into his fast cav over here. On the right flank I charged the Yeoman into his cold one. Tried to move here but I was marsh block, which I failed. Tried to move here. The Unicorn just reformed and yeah, that was everything. Let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. For magic phase I had 3 dice, Curse of the Midnight Wind on the witches. I got a double 6 and then I rolled the number 7. So everyone in base contact took a strength 10 hit. So all my characters except for the damsel took a wound and I killed 2 more knights. Then for shooting, the first Trebuchet killed 1 witch and the second one killed... the Doomfire Warlocks, yeah, and the second one killed a couple more, so they took a panic test, and unfortunately they ran off the board. So that was, yeah, not very good for the Dark Elves player. Yeah, that was everything for shooting. Also, I tried to shoot down the Pegasus, but I did no wounds with the archers. Okay, let's go to close combat. The close combat phase here, I issued a challenge with my paladin. He took it with his unit champion. The champion actually killed my paladin. Then the witches went to town here, and yeah, they did a lot of wounds, killed my whole Grey Knight unit and the damsel, the level 2. So, and then I failed quite, yeah, I didn't hit very much. He killed a couple of more here as well.
You failed it with the Luckstone?
Yeah, I rerolled 1 wound. I got a 1, then rerolled with Luckstone, got a 1, and then I didn't make the ward save, and since I had a miscast, he was already down to 1 wound. But at the end of the combat, I think I lost by 2. So yeah, it is what it is. And then over here, I killed the fast cav. And over here, I won the combat by 2 by charging in the flank, but we did no wounds. He fled, and I came 1 inch from catching him. That was everything. Let's go to Dark Elves, turn 3.
Dark Elves, turn 3. Actually managed my double ones with the Medusa. Went up like that, and my Leadership 3 with the cold one is also. Went in the Harpies in the Trebuchet, and this guy went in to die. And the witches, of course, into the flank here. Over to Magic. Phase I tried to get off the bounce spell here, but yeah, he stopped it with 7 dice. Over to this close combat here. Phases here. Yeah, he whiffed his saves. I did 13 wounds from this unit into his bust there, and he rolled 7 1s and 2s, no 6s. So yeah, he was down to double 1s. The BSP died from fleeing, and I didn't catch them with these units here. Down here, he whiffed his attacks, did 1 wound, but I charged him in the back. I didn't catch him. And down here I killed the tree bucket. Over to Bretonnia, turn 3.
Oh, Bretonnia, turn 3. I charged in the Knight Errant into the back of the witches. Rallied my Pegasus, moved up here. Actually rallied my Lord and my Prophetess as well, so they moved out of charges and moved up the... Yeah, first of all I charged my Pegasus into his Medusa, and he fled, and I caught him. And yeah, otherwise I didn't have much movement. So let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. Magic phase, I cast Harmonic Convergence on the witches. That was basically everything I got in, even though I'm level 4. I tried to do a Ice Shard Blister on them because of the lower attribute, Rolling Sky, so they would flee off, but yeah, I didn't get it. For shooting, the Trebuchet got a direct hit, 5th in a row, so they were quite skilled at the Cauldron, but he managed his ward save. And he managed the ward save on the witches that got hit as well. That was everything for Winds of Magic and shooting. Yeah, also the archers over here missed all the shots. Let's go to close combat. Close combat phase, I killed 8 of his witches, something like that. He was down to double 1, the BSB died, and he broke. I chased him, but he rolled double 6, so he got away. So he's over here, and also he passed through the cold one, so he had to take a leadership test because he lost friends before. So he's fleeing as well, and yeah, I only came 7 inches, so I'll probably be charged by the witches this turn. Let's go to Dark Elves, turn 4.
Here, made a mistake last turn. He didn't think of my Harpies that he positioned there, so I charged his damsel, the witches into the flank there, and Pegasus into the human. Actually made my double 1s with the cold one, but not with the witches. Over to Magic, and yeah, Magic. And I got off the bounce spell here. Over to close combats. Combat phase here. The Harpies actually killed the mage, and the Pegasus killed the human, and yeah, here he needed, was it 4? Yeah, but he didn't manage, so I caught him and went this way. Over to turn 5 for 4 for Bretonnia.
Movement, all or nothing. I charge the Lord and the Pegasus into the back of his cauldron. Hopefully I can win combat, and if I'm lucky he will flee. Otherwise I've moved up the Pegasus. The bowmen here charged his witches. They had to flee because they were fleeing, so they fled off. Then I reformed this unit to shoot down some harpies. Let's go to shooting. Okay, nothing happened in the shooting phase. Let's go to close combat. End of the combat, he won by 2. The Pegasus managed to stay, but my Lord was a coward and fled. So yeah, let's go to Dark Elves turn 5. Here he actually charged my Lord, who was already fleeing, so fled off the board. Then he redirected in here and charged the harpies and the cold one into the Trebuchet. And here is the combat with the lone Pegasus. Then I only have the Deepwood Unicorn and the archers left, so we'll wrap it here. The Dark Elves play won by approximately 876 points, I believe it was. It was a really fun game actually. A bit back and forth. In the beginning it went really the Bretonnia players, basically my way. But then in that combat when he came into the side of my Grey Knights with the other witch unit, and I started rolling terrible, and then they were just munching through my armor save with the Razor banner and everything. So yeah, it was a bit unlucky, but it was a really fun game anyway. And I don't know what to say. I really hate the witches. They are MVPs of the games almost, but I think Bretonnia is one of the few armies who actually can threaten them if you're a bit lucky. I would say my Trebuchet has been, both of them has been really good this game, so that feels good. And anyway, it was a fun game. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.